Hola, hola, it's your girl Erika from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello. Oh my goodness, happy freaking New Year to you, girl. How are you? Can you believe it's 2021? Like, can you believe it? Or does it just feel like December 34th? This is the reason why I'm doing today's podcast, because I have to be honest. We be like, new year, new me, brand new year, everything's going to be different. This new year, everything's finished, new things, here we go, let's get it. And then nothing changes. And I wanted to talk about this specifically right now because it could be a new year. Or it could just be December 32nd. And what I mean by that is, nothing actually changes when the new year comes. Like nothing changes when January 1st rolls around that calendar and the new year ends up coming. Any new year, not just this new year, every new year, nothing actually changes. In some parts of the world, it's not New Year's yet. So it's all about what we are putting on the meaning of the new year, what we are putting on the meaning of January 1st, how we're waking up the first day of the new year, what ritual, what intention, what actions, what plans have we made up, and what changes have we actually committed to making. And in my book, I talk about a decision made in your head is not a decision made. And it's part one of the practice of confidence. And it's important because there's so much propaganda, marketing, posting, social media bullshit around New Year, New You, around everything is going to be different. This is my year. I'm going to kill it. And I'll be honest, unless you have prepared yourself and planned accordingly and put things into place to fix up the bad habits and to action and to hold yourself accountable to actually making some kind of change, nothing will shift. Just because it's January 1. Nothing will change. And consider that you don't even need a new year to make a massive shift. I love shifting and changing in the middle of a month, in the middle of a week, on whatever day or time I want. The minute we say, I'm done smoking, that's it. To my smokers that listen, my love, you got to fix that shit up. We know it's deadly. We know it's not good for you. We know it's bad. We know it's a habit. We know it's addiction. We don't need a new year to stop smoking or to lose weight or to break up with that person or to quit that job. Whatever it is you need to do. It happens in a moment. The minute that you decide, I am done. I'm done with this. I'm done living like this. I've had it. I've pushed myself to the limit. I'm suffering enough to actually take action. And I told you guys in my last podcast about my body and my whole situation with my liver and how the insides of my body felt like they're rotten and how I was drinking and eating and having gluten and shit that's not good for me. And sometimes we don't know what's not good for us until we see it or we feel it or it bothers us for so many years and it's there like hitting us like, hey, look at me. And we don't want to look at it. And then all of a sudden you start feeling like shit, or you feel a lump somewhere, or you are always getting sick or whatever. And it pushes us to go, shit, I got to do something about this. So I want you to consider that it doesn't matter when you decide to do something different and shift or change. All that matters is that you do it. I'm going to say it again. It doesn't matter when you decide to shift or change something in your life. It matters that you actually commit to doing it. And so I want to talk to you about how you can do that. What are some ways that can get us to actually take action and shift if we desire to. If you don't want to change something, this is not for you. I'm not telling you to change and grow and expand and do just for no reason. This is for those of you listening that you know some shit's not right. You know you've been having the same problem with your weight, with your money, with your relationships, with your career, with your job, with your life, with your happiness, with your health, whatever the fuck it is, with your kids, with your family. And you know it keeps knocking. It's like, are you going to open the door? Are you going to listen? Nope, not right now, not right now, not right now. Sweep it under the rug, not right now, not right now. Now the rug is lumpy as fucking huge and you got to look at it. And there is a reason why a new year is a great time to start. In different cultures and in different religions and in different countries and backgrounds and tribes, the new year is huge. A new moon is massive. The start of a week, the start of the equinox. You know, it depends on what you look to, what you believe in, what you know about it. But at the end of the day, it's the intention. So I'm not saying don't do the new year, new me shit. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if there's no intention and there's no action plan behind you wanting to make all these resolutions, I'm like, fuck a resolution. Make a commitment to yourself, not to anybody else, not so that other people see it, not to hashtag New Year's resolution. For you, because at the end of the day, only you know when you're happy and not happy. And so some of the things that really help, there's a book, and I've talked about this book before on the podcast. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Atomic Habits. It is amazing. It is such a great book. It is so practical, which I think is amazing, and we love practical. And it talks about you understanding the habits that don't serve you. I'm not going to call them bad, but they don't serve you, versus the habits that serve you. And how do you create better habits for yourself to get what you want? Whether that is getting ready faster in the morning, whether that is losing weight, whether that is studying, in a better way, whatever it is for you. He goes through in the book about, understanding your habits, which ones are serving you, which ones are not, and how to habit stack and how to create effective habits for yourself so that you're actually getting what you want to create in your life. And it's one of the books that I offer the women in the sisterhood, and it's fucking amazing. If you really listen to it and action what he's saying, it is life-changing. And I have a habit that I think I may have talked about it before, about a habit, and it sounds ridiculous, but it's a makeup habit. My makeup bag is in my car. And if it's not in my car, I'm not doing my face. And I'm always in my car. And when I get in my car and I see the bag, it triggers me to go, oh yeah, I got to do my face. And on the way to work, at a red light or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's illegal now, whatever, I do my face, right? Or right before I get into the office, right before I get to my space, my bag is there, boom, really quick, I do my face. Now, I'm really amazingly quick at doing my face, and my face is always done, and people are like, oh my God, your makeup looks so good. And I'm like, it's because I habit stack it, because I know I'm going to be in my car, and if I don't do it like that, you guys, it's not going to get done. My makeup will not get done. There are certain things that I do that creates a trigger for me to remember to do the thing that I want to do. You open your pantry, if all your supplements are there, you see them every day, it's gonna trigger you, oh shit, I gotta take my supplements. And I'm bad at that, you guys. Let me tell you what. So I tell my husband, when are you gonna take your supplements? I take them at this time, cool. And I go stand next to my husband when he's doing it, because then it makes me do it. But if he does it on his own and I'm not there, I'll forget to take them. They're just little things that you set yourself up for. So you need to really look at, how are your habits? What habits are you trying to let go of? What has become a condition that you're just so conditioned and you do it without even thinking and it's not serving you? And what do you need to fix up? Atomic Habits is an amazing book for that. There's another book that I want to tell you about called The One Thing. My husband always talks to me about this book, and he makes me read it again and again because it focuses on just one thing. Optimizing one thing in your life at a time. And you guys, everybody says to me, oh my God, you're killing it. You're killing it. Oh, you're doing all these things. I'm going to tell you what, I only do one thing at a time though. I cannot do 50 things. I can action one thing at a time. I could delegate someone to do something else, and my mind has a lot of tabs open. So I'm usually telling people, I need you to do this. Can you work on that? But when I'm working on something, it's only one thing. When I did the book, that's all I did. I just did the book. So then when the book came out months later, people are like, oh my God, a book and a book launch and this and podcast and that. And I'm like, yeah, but when I was doing the book, that's all I did. So it looks like I'm doing 50 million things, but in the reality, we know we can only do one thing. And this book is amazing, the one thing, because it tells you how to focus on the one thing that's going to get you the results that you actually want. The one thing. And it's been a book that's helped us a lot to refocus, especially at the beginning of a new year, because there's so many things we want to change and shift. And if we're all over the place, consider that you're not going to get what you want. And you're going to be trying to do too many things at once. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know that we talk about, multitasking and women can multitask. We're doing shit half-assed. If I'm trying to do this and trying to do that and then trying to do that as well at the same time, juggling things, my attention is splintered. My attention is splintered. Y'all know I podcast when I drive. Obviously, I'm driving. My attention is splintered. I'm probably not the best driver on the road. No, I know how to drive. My subconscious is programmed to drive, right? But honestly, you think about these things when you're trying to do everything at once, you're going to drop the ball on something. So some books that I want you to look at. Now, when you are trying to change something that Hamish and I do every single year, and I think we're going to do a podcast on it because everybody asks me on social media to tell them my process. So we might do a podcast on, our New Year's process. I'm telling you, listen to me. It is religious for us. I don't care if our kids are crazy. When our kids were babies, we didn't have any childcare. Now we do have childcare from Hamish's parents. That probably won't last too long. I don't care what the situation is. We do not do this. At the end of every year, one year we did it on the 1st of January, which was a very last minute, on the 2nd of January. But usually it's on the 30th, the 29th, or the 31st. And we do this process. And I might do a little podcast so you can understand the process. But what I want to tell you right now is, please make the time. Make the time to have a look at the year that was. If you're registered for my emails, I send out weekly emails with books, journal prompts, questions to ask yourselves, mentors that support me, like little tips to help you optimize your life, right? I send that in an email newsletter. If you haven't signed up for that, please sign up for my email newsletter. It's just on my website. I don't send fucking spam. I barely email y'all. I just email good shit because I don't have time to email you bullshit anyway. So, but basically what happens with this is I sent an email at the end of the year. And it was amazing. It was a recap email with all of these incredible questions. And it was only a smidget of what we do every year. But I invite you to sit down and actually look at the year that was. What did you learn? What were your biggest lessons? What was the most fucked up thing about last year? What did it teach you? What do you never want to experience again? What are you willing to change and do differently? What do you know needs to be done differently if you want to get some changes? What are you done doing? What do you never want to do again? What are your non-negotiables for 2021? What kind of year do you want to have? Personal, business, life. Go to town on this shit. It's like an inventory. It's like a stock take of the year that was and what you want to create. And we do this. And then we sit down and we do our goals. And people are like, I'm doing my goals. I don't want to do that. Listen to me. Last year, I found a photo of me and Hamish's 2019 to 2020 goals. So the goals for 2020. And on there, I said, I want to have 1 million podcast downloads. And when I wrote that felt so far. That was far-fetched, 1 million downloads. I am at 900 downloads right now. We will hit 1 million downloads on this podcast because of you and all the amazing women and some men who listen to this podcast. We will hit 1 million downloads by March. Watch. That's crazy. It also said, I want to interview Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, and Byron Katie on my podcast. Oh, it makes me want to cry. I interviewed Byron Katie on my podcast. And I'm going to be honest, when I wrote that, I didn't believe it. I wrote that and was like, oh, this shit. Okay, we can dream big right now. And I fucking interviewed Byron Katie on my podcast. I had a Zoom with Byron Katie. What? Years before that, Hamish has put, my husband, I want to have a podcast. I want to get my nails done every 3 weeks. Now that sounds stupid to some of you, but I never did my nails and it was a self-care thing for me. And since that day that we said that, I had never not had my nails done. We want to have our kids in childcare full time. That was 2019 goals. 2018 to 2019, they're in childcare full time. Now, these are things that we think, yeah, I'm going to write my goals. It's such an important thing. If you don't tell yourself what you want, if you don't take the time to write out what you want, and then you don't share it, which is my next tip, how the fuck are you meant to get it? How are you meant to get it if you don't even believe it yourself? If you don't even write it out? If you won't even take the time to say to the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, Oprah, whoever you believe in, hey, I really want this to happen. I really want to interview so-and-so. I really want to launch my podcast. I really want to quit my job and get a new job. Whatever it is. I want to lose 20 kilos. That's a big thing to say. It's scary to say these goals. But if you don't tell yourself, how the hell is it going to happen for you? So that's my tip. Get your goals out. Write out personally what you want. Individually. What do you want? If you're in a relationship, what are your couple goals? Don't even get me started. Y'all need to have goals as a couple. What are your family goals if you have a family? What are your work, career, business goals? We do all of this. We talk about all of this. If you don't write this out, there's so much more. But if you don't write this out, what I'm trying to say to you is, if you don't even write it out, you don't know. So how are you meant to get it? And the next part of this is share it. Speak it outwards. Tell people. Tell people what you want to create in 2021. Tell people what you want to do. Tell people where you want to go, what you want to see, what you want to experience, who you're going to become, who you're looking forward to becoming. I will tell you day after day that I'm going to be on Oprah's couch. And I said, I know it's going to happen. I said, I'm going to interview Byron Katie. I'm going to have 1 million women, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have 1,000 ladies in the sisterhood. I'm going to speak to a room full of 5,000. I'm going to do this. Like, I keep talking about this shit. I work on it. I let the story go. And when it happens, it happens. But you better believe that I'm going to tell everybody what I want to create. You have to do this. It's so scary. If you do it publicly, even more so. But guess what? It holds you accountable. My next part, find someone to help you and hold you accountable. Get a buddy. Call a girlfriend. Call a bestie. Hey, this is what I really want. Ask them to hold you accountable. You know, if you're in the sisterhood, you got your accountability sisters. That's exactly what that's for. That Facebook page is exactly for that. For you to say, hey, I'm going to do this. Watch me do it. Please watch me. Hold space for me. Hold me accountable. If you see me slipping, I give you permission to call me up on it. It's so powerful. We're not meant to do anything on our own. We need each other. We need support. We need tribe. We need community. We need accountability. Especially when we're about to do something scary that we've never done before. It's extremely important. And again, with accountability, if one of your goals is to lose weight or save money, contact someone to help you. Reach out. The next one is reach out for help. Now, this could be you book a session with a trainer. This could be you book a session with a naturopath. This could be, you sign up to something. You join a program. You get a coach, or you get a kinesiologist, or you sign up to the classes, or you watch a webinar, or you buy the book. Does it make sense? Like, you do something where you sign up, you put your name, your phone number out there so that someone else on the other side sees you and goes, oh, hey, I see you. You want to do this? I'm going to call you. I'm going to message you. I'm going to email you. I'm going to do this journey with you. I'm going to walk with you. Let's do this. I can't tell you how powerful this is. Sometimes we can't do shit on our own. I can't get my liver and my health right on my own. I can't. Isn't that ridiculous? I should be able to. But guess what? The reality is I haven't. So I'm going to need some help. So you better believe I'm going to call the best in the business that I can to get my shit sorted, because I really want to change this. And I'm not doing it by myself. I just joined a gym near my house because our gym is too far away. We don't live close to where we work. And oh, you should know better, Erika. Your husband's a personal trainer. He's a personal trainer, not me. I'm not listening to him. I should know better, but I don't. The reality is I am where I am. And instead of fighting where you are, be with what is. This is the reality. Now what do I do from here? From this point, from this reality, what's my next move? I'm not talking about what would have been your move if you would have been 20 kilos lighter or 20 pounds light. No, what's your move now? Your liver's fucked, Erika. What are you going to do now? Well, now I need to sort that shit out. Do you know what I'm saying? Get people on your team that you need, whether it's your business, your body goals, your health goals, relationships, freaking personal development. The next one is be committed to growth. Listen, I'm not going to fluff with you. Listening to podcasts and reading books and shit, cool. Great. What you're going to do is go, yeah, I know that already. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, listen to that podcast. Yeah, I know that. The most fucking dangerous sentence in the world. I know that. I don't know shit. That's what I know. What I know is that I don't know shit. I put that shit in my book. That's a quote that I say in my book because I know I don't know shit. The only thing I know is the results that I get in my life. That's all I know. And it changes all the time because I'm willing to know nothing. I'm open to learn everything. I'm willing to know nothing. Therefore, I am open to learning everything. I'm a student for life, right? There may be a way that I podcast that works really well. And then in 3 months, a new way might come out. And I'm willing to learn that and shift and change. I'm doing some big shit with business this year, which I never thought. Listen to me. I never thought I would be helping women in their businesses. I just didn't see that for myself. And in 2020, at the beginning of 2020, I was so fucking rigid. Like, all I'm doing is sisterhood. I'm just doing confidence coaching. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. This is who I am. This is what I do. What a dangerous statement. This is who I am. This is what I do. What a dangerous statement. I've been able to see how I have acquired certain skills. I have done certain things in my life and in my business that I could share with other women in business and they could make millions of dollars and change the world and impact lives. Like, fucking what? Of course I'm open to that and shifting that. So this year, 2021, I'm going next level with this business shit. And I've got clients right now that I've been coaching for like 9 months and it's been incredible. I've learned lots. They've got amazing results. So I'm shifting, I'm moving, I'm allowing myself to go in that direction and not holding on to who I think I am and what I think I do. Don't fall in love with that shit. Be willing to open and share and move and shift. That's where flow comes from. Flow comes from you being willing to move and shift. Be like air. Be like water. Blow around. Let yourself move and shift and see what feels good. See what's working, what's not working. Okay, I'm moving. I'm dancing. You're not stuck. You're not rigid. That's one of the biggest things with growth. So be open to growth. That's going to be my last one. There's so much more I could tell you. But these things here, if you listen to me, if you action, if this is not just another fucking podcast you binged, please stop binging podcasts and doing nothing with it. How do you know you do nothing? Nothing changes. That's how you know. I don't know. I can't see your life. Only you know. If you're listening to me and you keep listening to me or other people and nothing changes, consider you're doing nothing. You're just listening. And listening is one thing. Listening is one part of learning. Actually hearing the shit, taking it in, deciding to make a choice to act. I'm talking about the practice of confidence right now. If you got the book, you know what I'm talking about. Making a choice to act and to actually do something with what you learned and with what you heard so that you shift and make a change. Next level. And I don't care if it's tiny shit. Start small. I actually would love for you to start small. Tiny things. I didn't drink alcohol today. I didn't eat shit today. On the weekend, I woke up sober. I woke up sober, you guys, on Christmas Day. Sober. Never has that happened. I've always been hungover, nasty, bloated, diarrhea, fucking gross on Christmas Day. Yay, happy Christmas. I'm fucking gross. That's how I felt every Christmas. New Year's Day, I woke up fine, clear. I drank heaps of water. But I drank a lot of water. So I wasn't hungover. I'm fucking 37 years old. It makes me actually emotional to tell you that I've never woken up sober on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, or Christmas Day. Ever. Never. Like, there's water in my eyes right now because I actually can't believe in myself. 37 years to get my shit together. Anyway, no judgment, right? Doesn't matter how old we are, old or young. It doesn't make it good or bad. What I'm saying is we have got to be committed to actually changing something if we desire change. If you're listening to this, you clearly desire change. What the fuck are you doing? Put your time, put your money, put your energy where your mouth is. Stop saying you're going to do some shit. Do it. There was something that I heard recently that said, don't let people hear you coming. Let them see you coming. Something like that. And I don't know where I heard that, but it was amazing. I was like, yeah, you could talk all the shit. Yeah. Look what I'm doing. Yeah, I hear you coming, but I don't fucking see you. Instead of talking shit, show up, do it. Take the action. Let people see you. Let yourself see you. Fuck people. Let yourself see you. Instead of talking about all the shit you're gonna do. You're gonna. How about you just do it? Get around good people. Boundary your shit up. And get to doing what it is that you know you want to do for yourself. I love you. I am so fucking grateful for you. I can't tell you. We got a whole new year of podcast. We are not playing. I have so much more for you. I have a fucking notebooks full of ideas of podcast episodes that are coming at your face. I know that there's so much more that you need and you want. Please feel free as well to message me, hit me up on Instagram. Please follow on Instagram because there's a lot that I talk about on Instagram. But wherever you follow me, message me. I want to hear about this. What do you want to hear on the podcast? I'm going to do a little survey. Like, what would you love to hear more of? I've got millions of ideas, but let me know because I love you and this podcast is for you. I appreciate you. I see you. I thank you. I hear you. I feel you. We are the same. There is no difference. We are the same. I was you. You are me. I'm here for you. I'm here for this message. And I'm extremely grateful to be able to do this work. And I'm pumped. I'm very pumped for this year. I'm excited for what it's going to bring. The good, the bad, the ugly, the exciting, the unknown. I'm open for all of it. I hope you are as well. I love you.
My darling, we are in wild times right now. And in order for you to manage your mind and boost your immunity and be level-headed instead of panic, I want to invite you to consider online training, to consider joining a community, a sistership where you are going to be held, where you're going to be supported, where you have a safe space to unravel, and with all this time at home, you can actually better your life and work on yourself. Good news as well, I have now done a 12-month payment plan for the online sisterhood. So many women right now are experiencing trouble with their finances, losing their jobs, being single mothers, not knowing when their next money or paycheck is going to come from. And we are navigating that with our current sisterhood members. We are working with every woman that we can in order to support them in these tough times. And I hear you out there saying, I'd love to join the sisterhood, but I can't afford it. I can't afford 6 payments. So what I've done is made it a year-long program. It's a year-long program with a year-long payment plan. I really, really want you to consider if this is the time for you to join the sisterhood and work on yourself. It is available to you now. Let's do the damn thing. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes, subscribe so that you don't miss an episode, share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it, and if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.